everyone, it's Mandi, the board gaming pinup girl with To Die For Games, and we are here at 2017 Gen Con. It's crazy! And we're here at Calliope Games, and I am here with...
Bill Fogerty. I'm the ambassador of Buzz here for Calliope Games.
Very, very cool. I'm excited. I haven't been to Calliope in a while, I feel.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and we're pleased to show you the new Titan series games that are coming out in the next couple of months, as well as a first time for the show. We're debuting it right here at Gen Con.
Okay, exciting stuff. So, Absolutely. Of course, we're here for the newness. So
Absolutely.
Gotta show us. Okay, what's up first?
So right here, and it's available right here in the booth if you happen to be walking by. This is Dicey Peaks. You've heard of Denali, you've heard of K2.
Yep.
This is actually 2,000 feet taller than Mount Everest.
Oh, wow.
And not only is it the tallest mountain in the world, but it's also infested by Yetis. This is Yeti Mountain. It's Scott Alm's game. You are trying to get to the top and find the fabled red flag before you run out of oxygen and before the Yetis get you.
I like it.
So that's here at the show. And both Scott's here and our artist Andy is here as well, signing games and showing them off.
And when is this available?
It's actually shipping right now from the assembly plant.
Was it on Kickstarter? This was on?
It was. So it should be coming in fairly soon. We'll be sending out Kickstarter copies, and then we'll be sending them out to retail stores near you.
Perfect. Looking for that. Yep. Awesome. What's next?
All right. So the next 3 games in the Titan series, 2017. We've got 3. First one is Ancestry.
Okay.
And this is by Eric M. Lang. You may have heard of him, that up-and-coming young designer.
Oh, and Canadian.
Ah, there we go. You may not know this, but my family is much more interesting than yours.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
I want to know.
And now we're going to prove it by going to the library and do some research. So in Ancestry, we're going to be building our family tree. See who is the most interesting family. The richest, the most interesting, the most fascinating family. It's a drafting game. It's played in 3 rounds. Game is for 2 to 6 players. Plays in about 20 to 25 minutes.
Oh, nice.
And at the end of it, you will have this beautiful collection of ne'er-do-wells and fascinating people to show off as your family members. Art is by Larry Elmore, and did a fantastic job with that. Some portraiture and style of the 18th century cartooning and caricature type work.
Very, very cool. And about gameplay, like how long does it play in?
Again, 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay, so that's nice.
Yeah, you're basically, just kind of drafting tiles. You have a stack of tiles. Who is the person I want to add to my family tree?
Right.
Some of them are great for marriages. Others are good for money. Others are good for linking up to other things. So it's kind of trying to make that really interesting family tree.
So you get to choose.
You get to choose. That's right.
Very cool.
All right. Second choice is Shutterbug by Mike Elliott.
Oh, neat.
1932. Cryptozoology is sweeping the world. People are taking pictures of fairies in Europe. Americans will not be outdone. Our monsters are more interesting. So you're going around as a photographer hired by the tabloids to get pictures of the various creatures that are running around the United States. You want to get the best portfolio that you can, and once you do, the person who can sell their portfolio to the tabloids will be the premier photographer of these cryptids.
Oh my goodness, very, very cool. And this one we'll have a bit of panning shots of the actual side of the game. It looks like is it a modular board? Or is it one that, it just looks like it has tiles?
It's not, it's an actual printed board, and you basically have the map of the United States as depicted by this particular artist. And you're moving around to different areas that are shown by you have the swamps down in the south, and the coastland, the mountains, etc.
Okay.
And the different creatures will be appearing. Since you're a newsman, you're gathering tip cards. And those tips will allow you to find where those creatures are and to get their pictures.
Nice.
One of the nice little touches that the artist did was for the pictures, there's 1, 2, and 3 level pictures. The 1s are dark and fuzzy. The 2s, maybe only got the shoulder. But the 3s, those are beautiful pictures. So the more tips you have, the better the photo you can capture and put your portfolio together. So that's Shutterbug, 2 to 6 players. And again, plays in probably 30 to 40 minutes. If you're playing for full 6 players, it'll be a little bit more.
And then when and where is this available?
All 3 of the ones I'm showing you now, the next ones will be, we're doing everything we can to get them early Q4.
Okay.
Absolutely on the shelves before your holiday buying season.
Very nice. Carol's very happy. She's behind the camera, but she's very happy.
Number 3, Capital City. And this one is by James Ernest.
Okay.
And you're building the best new town in the Old West.
Okay, that's my old one.
So we've got different families that are coming to town. We've got the Dovers and different people there. As you can see, we've got a family of coyotes here. We've also got the Hayslips. They're kind of a frog family. And they're all moving out, and the whole idea in this game is you've got 1 year, 4 turns, 4 seasons, where you're going to be drafting off the train as the families come in. You're going to be buying businesses to put them to work, and then you're going to be assigning them to those businesses. The interesting mechanic is, once I assign them, everyone else in that person's family, so the Dovers, they're kind of a bison buffalo family. When Emmett Dover gets a job, all the other Dovers in my town, they get so excited they go to work and they produce resources at their businesses. And the Dovers in your town also get excited and they start working. So as I'm trying to decide who do I want to draft, who do I want to assign to jobs, I've got to be aware of what everyone else is doing because everything I do affects you.
That's right.
And at the end of the year, the person who's the most successful becomes the mayor of Capital City.
Oh, so it's like a little bit, not cooperative, but you kind of are reliant on
a little anti-cooperative in the sense that every decision I make, I either have to decide, do I want to be by myself?
Right.
But that means no one's going to help me.
Right.
Or do I make choices that are going to help you, but may also help me? So
which
that
kind
fine
of like
line.
go and then crush the opponent. But maybe that's not this type of game.
Perhaps not.
So lots of selection here for games coming out. Thank you so much for showing what's new and popular. Any little tidbits we need to know about anything else upcoming, or this is what we're focusing?
These are our next products. They'll be coming out for the last 3 months of the year. We also have Wordoku, which is a combination of kind of a Scrabble and Sudoku game. It's got tiles, a la Scrabble, little wooden things. You're making a 4x4 grid, and it's all 2 to 4 letter words. So when younger players can play, most kids know 2, 3, and 4 letter words. And those Scrabble players who think they've got every word to play covered, you can't play 7 letter words in this game. And so there you go. So it's really kind of a nice balanced game for the whole family. And that's really at Calliope, that's what we're looking at. We want to make adult games that the 8-year-olds can play and compete. I don't have to let him win. That she's going to play against me and she's got just as much of a chance against me, because they're accessible family games but designed for adults and for gamers.
Can I tell you, I'm not a child, but I totally play like that. If I win, great. If I don't, well, that's life too. So, thank you so much.
No
really
problem.
Appreciate
Thanks
that.
for stopping by.
And we'll see you all next time.
All right.
Bye.